Hi everyone. This week's Parsha is Parshas Vayera. We would like to talk a little bit about Yitzchak Avinu, the Amud of Avodah, the pillar of Karbanos, of Tefillah, Yitzchak. Someone asked me a great question. If you look in the Parshas of the Torah and Sefer Bereshis, Avram Avinu plays a major role. There are a lot of Parshas about Avram. Indeed, we have a little bit about in the end of Noach is mentioned, and then Lechacha, Vayera, Chaisara. A lot about Yaakov Avinu also. In Toldos, Vayetze, Vayishlach, Vayeshev, a little in Vayechi. Much about Yaakov, much about Avram. Yitzchak, on the other hand, is very little noticed, very little mention of Yitzchak in the Torah. Why? He's of the great Avos. Why is he so barely mentioned? Indeed, a great question. I think perhaps the answer lies in the beginnings of his birth. The Pasuk says, when the Malachim are there in this week's Parsha, Vayomer Lov, Ayei Sarah Ishtecha, where is your wife? Sarah, Vayomer, Avram says, Hine Ba'ohel, she's in the tent. And Rashi says, Tznuihi, she was a modest lady, she was Sanua, she was hidden inside the tent. And then the Pasuk says, Vayomer Shoiv Ashuv Elecha, Ka'es Chaya V'hine Bein L'Sara Ishtecha. That's the Basura, that's the great news in connection to being Ba'ohel and being a Sanua. Sarah was Zocha to have a ben, to have a son as Yitzchak. Indeed, that's his role in life, to be the hidden one. In the Chumash, he's very rarely found. That's his hallmark, his tznius. His tznius from the limelight, his tznius from the psukim, from the world, from the public. Indeed, this is his greatness, the secret of his greatness. You know, we see tznius as something primarily related to females. Maybe to dress, to hemlines, to what should be covered and the parts of the body. But that's a very superficial tznius. Tznius is related to men as much as females in its root. Tznius means a great idea. It's not just modesty. It's the insides are what counts, not the outsides. We don't worship the outside world, the fashions of the world. We know that's meaningless. It's superficial. What's really important is what's inside. The neshama over the guf, the ruchnius over the gashmias, the mitzvahs and ma'asim tovim that you all do is so much greater than how fancy a suit or a car, a suit you have or a car you drive, or how fancy a house. Our hero in this is Yitzchak. He lives a life of hiddenness because his life is the life of avodah. He is the korban on the mizbeach. He is the one who's called Kulel Hashem. He's the one who it says when he's Vayetze Yitzchak Lasuach Basodeh in Chayesara, he goes out to daven. Lifnois Erev. Why does he go out to daven by the Sodeh? It's a private place. He taught us tefillah privately. What does it mean privately? To be only with Hashem. Your tefillah is so much greater, so much more kavanah when it has the tznius of being with only Hashem. It's so much pure. The Kli Yakar writes right there that from here we learn that Yitzchak was masaking tefillas mincha. Mincha in the afternoon hours. Mincha, special for Yitzchak. And the Gemara says in Brachas, a person should always be careful and make sure to daven a good mincha. Why? Because Eliyahu was answered in Mincha. Everyone asks, the tefillas of Yaakov, of Avram. Avram is Shachris, Yaakov is Arvis. What about them? How come they're not as special? How come the Gemara talks about Mincha special? Says the Kli Yakar, tremendous. He says, Lo matzinu shenena miyad v'tekev. By Avram, we never found that his tefillas were answered right away, nor by Avram and nor by Yaakov. Yitzchak, it says, right away here he davens, right after that he lifts up his eyes, and here he sees his Rivka, his shidduch coming. Not only does it answer your tefillas, but it answers that your tefillas are answered, but they become answered right away. That is the hallmark. Why? Of a tefillah of Yitzchak. Because Yitzchak's kol kulei Hashem. Because Yitzchak's tsanua from the world. Yitzchak's not caught up in the fashions, in the styles, in what the Joneses do. Yitzchak is with his Bari Olam. His tefillah is more pure, and therefore it's answered right away. Perhaps we could take from this and learn from it that we might be busy throughout the day, we're working in the working world and all these things. When it comes time for tefillah, and especially mincha, find a place where you can daven with pure feelings, pure emotions. Find a place that you are with Hashem and nothing else. Your heart and your mind and your soul are only with Hashem. And then, Be'ez Hashem, your tefillahs will be answered immediately. And whatever you ask for, you will get, Be'ez Hashem, because you are the Bnei Yitzchak.